All right, so let's go through this week's spiral reviews. I'm going to try to go through these as quickly as I can. All right. All right, so we're going to evaluate this expression for y equals 2. So we're going to take this 2 and drop it in for y. So it's going to be negative 5y plus 2 plus 3 plus 9y. So this is going to be 2, this is going to be 2. Okay, so this is going to be negative 10 plus 2 plus 3 plus 18. Okay, so this is going to be 5. This is going to be negative 8, or excuse me, this is going to be 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Solve this equation by isolating the variable. Okay, I'm going to move this one over here to the right, make it plus 3x. Move this one over here, make this minus 42. It's going to be equal to 40. It's going to be 42 minus 15.6 equals 26.4, and then divide this by 3. X equals 8.8. I'm going to apply the law of exponents. Here it's going to be equal to 2 times 6 times 2. All right, this is the product of the product. When you have something raised, you have an exponent raised to another exponent. You multiply the exponents together, equals 2 to the 12th. And then write an equivalent exponent expression. That's what we're doing. We're not solving it, just writing an equivalent exponent expression. All right, so I'm gonna write, this one says, hey, got a teenager, he's having an allowance. An allowance is in dollars per month, okay? And he's saving up his months, calculate his monthly allowance. All right, so if you kind of try to figure out like this is how much he has now, and then he lent his friend some money. All right, so if you think about it, you have a let's say this is the money saved, right? And that's going to be in dollars. Okay, equals his allowance, which is going to be in dollars per month. Move that up so you can see it. Okay, times time, which is going to be in just months. It's going to be in just months. It's going to be in months. Okay, and then it's going to be minus the loan, which is going to be in dollars. Okay, so if you see here, this is month times dollars per month, so the months will cancel out, and all you'd have left is dollar minus dollar equals dollar, so it passed the unit check. Right? So here, this is your constant, right? Your coefficient of your variable is this. Actually, let's rearrange this to solve for the allowance amount. All right, so your allowance amount, if we're going to solve for the allowance amount, we have to bring this over here. So it's going to be your dollar saved minus the loan amount, and then that's going to leave us with a times t. Plus the loan amount. Then we're going to have to take the t and divide it by t. It's going to be equal to our allowance. All right, so dollar plus dollar is dollar, divided by t is dollar per month. All right, so there is our dollar per month thing. All right, so t is going to be our variable, and these are dollars and dollars. This is going to be our constant. But in this equation here, right, this is our coefficient. So our allowance rate is our coefficient. Our variables, time, the loan is the constant, And the total is the amount saved. Okay, there's that one. 5 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can go pick up speed here. All right, now they're evaluate this expression. So this is 6. This is 6. Now we just add stuff together. All right, so 7 times 6. 7 times 6 is 42. This is 42. 3 times 6 is 18. So it's going to be 42 minus 2 is, this is 40. 8 minus 18 is negative 10. That's negative 10. 40 plus negative 10 is 30. All right, here's the next one. Isolate the variable. This is positive, which is good already. We're going to take this over here, turn it into negative 48.6. That's gone. Okay, this was positive, so it's going to move over here. Now it's negative. 80 minus 48.6 is 31.4. So 2w equals 31.4. Gotta get rid of that 2, so we're going to divide both sides by 2. This is w equals 15.7. Again, an exponent raised to an exponent is 7 raised to the 2 times the 5. Multiply them together. 7 to the 10th. Write an equivalent expression. That's all we needed to do. From one day to use the equation from day 1 to solve the problem. He saves up monthly allowance over 6 period months. Monthly allowance. Calculate his monthly allowance. Okay, so again, this is his allowance. Oops, excuse me. Okay, so the money saved equals your allowance times time plus or minus a loan. Okay, his friend, he lends his friend, so it's going to be minus the loan. Right, so the allowance equals the dollar saved minus the loan divided by the time. So the allowance rate is going to be the dollar amount saved is $272 minus the loan was $10 divided by 6 months. 6 months. All right, so it's 272 minus 10 equals divided by 6 equals $43 and 30 or 66 cents per month. All right, that one went quicker. Day 3. All right, evaluating from when this is 6. So this becomes 6. So 2/3 of 6 is 4. Plus 1/2 is 4 1/2, or 8 9/2, or 4.5, whatever we want to look at it. So 2/3 of 6. 2/3 of 6. Double checking. What? 2/3 of 6. Yeah, it's 4. Okay. All right, now we're going to isolate this. So we got 4 1/4, which is, and then 44.7. We have to change one of these into a fraction or a decimal. Let's go decimal. 7x minus 4.25. This is 0.25, if you can remember. If you can't, you just got to do that in calculator. Equals 44.75. Let's go ahead and move this term over to here by adding it to both sides. 4.25 cancels it from that side. 7x equals 44.75 plus 4.25 equals 49. 7x equals 49. Of course, that divided by 7 equals 7. X equals 7. Okay, we have 2 of the common bases with exponents, and these are getting added or multiplied together, so we add the exponents. 3 5 to the 3rd plus 5 to the 8th correction, multiply times 5 to the 8th. You add the exponents. This is 5 to the 11th. Equivalent expression meets the intent. Okay, we're going to write the equation, identify the constants, and a variable equation. Okay, 2 packs of blackberry juice for $15 each, 3 candy bars from the store for total purchase was $45. How much was the candy bars, was each candy bars? All right, so 3 total purchase was, this is purchase total, right? Each roll equals 3 candy bars plus 2 juice, blackberry juice. Okay, so we can say that, let's solve for 3 candy bars. Okay, so 3 candy bars, 3 candy bars equals the purchase total divided by 2 blackberry juices, right? So then I can divide both sides by 6. Let's just go ahead and plug and chug some numbers in here. The total price equals, let's see, $45 divided by 2 blackberry juices was $15. Okay. Oh, that's wrong. I did that all wrong. That is not correct. That is not correct. All right, so I didn't even say it won't work. Okay, so it's going to be equals the 3 candy bars equals the price total minus 2 blackberry juices. So 3 candy bars, so one price of a candy bar is going to be that divided by 3. So which equals the price total is $45 minus the $15. Either about 2 for $15 minus $15 divided by 3. Okay, so here the constants is the price for the juice box price. The coefficient would be the candy bar price. The variable is the number of candy bars. And the total is the price total. This is the equation. Should have just wrote that up there. So it's going to be 45 minus 15 equals divided by 3. A candy bar, $10 each. Man, okay, $10 each. All right. That's no way that's right. I guess that's right. Yeah. Holy moly, those are some crazy candy bars. All right, so there we go. Day 4. Y equals 10. This is now 10. This is now 10. Making this negative 50 and making this 90. Negative 50 plus 90 is 40. Oh, this one's, I almost forgot that one too. Minus 30. Okay, so 40 minus 30 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Man, that's some chicken scratch. Let me clean that up some. I'm sorry. That's chicken scratch. All right, so 90 times 10, or 9 times 10 is 90. That's positive 90. Negative 5 times 10 is negative 50. And negative 3 times 10 is negative 30. And then we have that plus 2 still hanging out. All right, so we have, let's make that into 60, and then negative 50, and that is negative 10 plus 2, that equals 12. Correction, that's 10, and that ends up equaling 12. Okay, so here's another one. We're going to isolate this and then solve for x. The first thing I'm going to do is move, oops, don't want to move that plus. I'm going to move this 8 over to here by subtracting 8 from both sides. And then that's going to be x over 4 equals 23 minus 8, which is 15. Multiply both sides by 4. X equals 30, 60. X equals 60. All right, equivalent exponents. Okay, we have bases are the same, exponents are there. Doesn't matter if they're different or not, we're going to add the exponents together. So bring the base out, bring each exponent out, add them together, and it's going to be equal to 4 to the 8th. Another equation. Another equation. All right, 2 pairs of black. Wait, didn't we just do this one? Yeah, we just did this one. All right. Day 3 to solve the problem. Yeah, we just did this one. All right, so we're going to use y equals 3 here. So this turns that into 3, making this 15. This turns this into 3, making this negative 12. All right, so now we have, let's do those two together. Let's always just make this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. All right, so that's going to be 9. 9 negative 6 combined with 15 is 9. And then this is going to be negative 12 combined with 5. Negative 12 plus 5 is negative 7. Now I have to combine these two. And then that's going to be negative 7. And 9 combined is 2. All right, so now we got this guy here. Let's go with this. This one's positive, so I'm going to move this over here. Subtract 8 from both sides. We have 27.2 minus 8 equals 19.2. 19.2. 24x equals 19.2. Divide both sides by 24. And x is going to be equal to 0.8. 0.8. All right, here's a law of exponents. This is a 5 to the 3rd to the 2, so you're going to multiply the exponents together. 5 to the 3 times 2 equals 5 to the 6th. All right, we're running some errands. He wants to save up some money, buy a video game that's priced $59.98. $59.88. He wants to mow lawns for X hours, which he earns 10. There's our rate, $10 per hour. Dollars per hour. He also cleans community pools and gets $25.56 to get the job done. How many hours? He also cleans the community pool, so he gets an additional $25.56 to clean it. How many hours must he mow to get the final? So he needs, final goal is $59.88. Right? That's the money needed. It's the money needed equals the rate is maybe the rate times the time plus 25.56 minus 25.56 minus 25.56 because he already got that done. Okay, so we're trying to figure out the rate. No, we're trying to figure out the time. The time. Okay, so what is the constant? The constant is the 25.56 for cleaning the pool. The coefficient is going to be the rate that he gets paid. variables, what we're solving for is how many hours he needs to mow. And then the total is the price of the game. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go with that now. So the solution, here we go. We have to rearrange this to solve for t. So first thing we're going to do is going to be the, this should be plus the money needed, the dollar amount needed, minus 25.56 divided by t equals the rate, or sorry, divided by the rate. Rate equals the time. Okay, so let's do a railroad track up here. Railroad tracks are nice. So the money needed is $59.88. And we're going to subtract. We're going to subtract. He has already gotten 25.56 of that, right? So whatever that is, 29 or 59 point, where I can see that, 59.88 minus 25.656. This ends up being 34. He needs $32. All right, so at our rate is he gets paid $10 per hour. $10 per hour. So the units get flopped. So that leaves us with about 3.4 hours. So there you go. That's how you do that one. All right, that is all of the spirals for this week. I hope that helped.